Hello everyone, I'm back and thank you for joining me for another WOW moment. This is David, and today on the WOW I'm going to be discussing female masculinity. This is a topic that I've been thinking about for the last couple of days now, and as I said, I was going to make a video on this. Basically what happened was I was just at work and I was just mostly focused on the Lord. And it's just amazing how the Lord just operates when you're becoming more discernment, when you're basically trying to hear from the Lord. And for a lot of you people out there who are trying to become more spiritual and who are trying to get that one-on-one relationship with the Lord, it's a very hard and long process. But at the same time, I believe is that when you are trying to get closer to Him and when you're doing work for the Lord's kingdom, as far as basically putting His word out there, He will slowly and surely start to show you things more subliminally, because your spirits will become more high in discernment, and you will also start to see the world differently. And sometimes you will get feelings, and sometimes the Lord will show you things in your dreams. And a lot of times the Lord will put you in certain situations, and basically a lot of situations that you're going to be facing, it's always a test from the Lord. Now, I was just at work and I was, just thinking about the Lord, when I was just at my regular 9-to-5 job, and I just started thinking about how a lot of women nowadays, and especially in this younger generation, they're becoming more masculine. A lot of women are, basically going gay and stuff like that. And you have a lot of women who are just in this world who are just tired of dealing with men, who are just tired of the BS that these men are doing towards these women. So you have a lot of women nowadays who are just basically getting turned out. You have a lot of women who are chasing after these masculine gay women. And I'm the type of person, I don't like to use the words such as dykes or butches, because I just think that's very disrespectful. So I will just say masculine females, because there's a lot of gay women out there who are just very masculine. And more so, if you would notice that if you look around in your cities and stuff like that, you will see more masculine women than you will see feminine gay guys such as myself. I just wanted to do a WOW video about this because it's a very powerful message. It just basically pertains to both genders, male and female, and also sexual orientations such as homosexuality and heterosexuality. And it just speaks a lot about men, basically, because if you would notice is that a lot of, especially in the black community, you will see a lot of masculine gay girls out there. And what's happening now is that a lot of these masculine women, they're starting to become the men of today. If you would think about it, a lot of these masculine females, they're just basically taking over the man's role. And what I mean by that is that basically the masculine females is that they're doing all the men what the men should be doing, which is taking care of his family, taking care of his girlfriend or his wife. And a lot of times, a lot of men aren't doing that. A lot of black men nowadays is that they're just too lazy. They're not doing any labor work. They're not building any sort of solid foundation within their communities. So now in the black community, I just want to basically just talk about the black community mostly, because like I said, people, all black people, we are basically closer to the bloodline of Jesus, Yeshua, the son, basically, of the Father Yahweh. Black people, we're the most supposedly supposed to be the ancestors of the anointed. So I just want to basically focus on the black community today on the WOW in regards to female masculinity. Now, oftentimes, because, when I'm out in the world, I see a lot more masculine females than there are feminine gay guys. And it just seems like it's kind of one-sided, it's kind of biased in all aspects, because it just seems like it's just one role that's to be played. And I'm going to say what in regards to masculine gay girls nowadays is that a lot of the gay girls, they're becoming more masculine. It's not really two females dating together who are both feminine. It's one is very dominant and one is very submissive. And oftentimes, a lot of these gay girls out there, they're just basically just tired of dealing with the men. So what they'll do is that they'll start dating masculine gay girls in hopes to basically have a better relationship with them, because they feel like they can't obtain that with a regular relationship, a regular heterosexual relationship with another man. And oftentimes, I'm speaking to a lot of the gay girls out there, the feminine ones. A lot of times, in regards to that, is basically that these girls, they want to have that relationship. Now, the way I look at it and the way I see it with a lot of these feminine gay girls out there is that it's coming to a point to where that how do I say this without trying to make this sound right? For me, I would say I personally just don't understand, because the way I look at it, you have a masculine female and they act just like men and they have that mentality as a man. So I just don't really see what's the difference. Is it better or is it more accepting? Is it more because the masculine female is a female and she understands what a female wants? For that reasoning, I can't really understand. Basically, I can't really speak for all you gay girls out there. But what I want to say is that for some of you girls out there who are turning gay, I just want to say that when you're putting yourself in that predicament, it's not going to be a situation that's going to be any different. It's not going to be a situation that's going to be any better, because you have to understand is that even with female masculinity, they're still going to have that same mentality as a regular male, except that they're not actually men. They're just basically women who are acting in a way that's masculine as another man. So what I want to say is that girls nowadays is that, like I said, they're tired of dealing with men out there, and they're tired of dealing with the cheating. They're tired of dealing with the verbal and the physical abuse. So what they're doing is that they're looking for something secular. They're looking for something that's an alternative to basically dating another man. So you have a lot of heterosexual women who are wanting to now try dating another masculine female just to see what it's like. And I think the reason to that is a little illogical in my opinion, but at the same time, everyone has their own rights to want to try something that's different. And that's basically what's happening nowadays. And you kind of have to, now I'm going to talk to the men right now, you kind of have to put the men at fault, because a lot of men, like I said, a lot of men, they're not taking care of their girlfriends or their wives. They're having all these babies, they're having sex with all these different women, and they're not stepping up to the plate, they're not being the men that they're supposed to be. So when you have a female masculine man, when you have a masculine female and they're doing the work that a man should be doing, a lot of women will look at that like, okay, he's not doing his job as a man, so I'll just take the time and I'll just, start talking to a masculine female because she's going to provide the credentials that a man can't provide. And like I said, people, that's just basically a false hope. Because you have to remember, like I said, when you're dealing with a masculine female, sometimes they're gonna have those same characteristics and mentality as another man. Now, on that same very day, like I said, the Lord's very amazing, because I was thinking about this subject when I was speaking about now. And when I was leaving work and I was commuting home on the bus, there was a couple that got on the bus, two Burger King employees, and they worked together. One was a feminine, submissive gay girl, and the other girl was a masculine female gay girl. And basically what was happening is that I was just sitting there and I was just listening to music, and then I just happened to look behind me and I could just see that the two of them fighting, basically. And when I was just looking at that, I could see the characteristics of the masculine female just acting as rough and acting as rowdy, just like a man. But at the same time, what really kind of upset me was that, from what I observed, was that the gay girl's girlfriend, the masculine girl, was cheating on her with another girl, and she got caught on that day. So the submissive girl had confronted the masculine girl about it, and what happened was, basically what I found out was that the masculine girl started hitting her girlfriend, and they just started going at it on the bus. And I recorded it, and I posted it for you guys just to take a look at that, and just to prove to some of you women out there, trying to have an alternative lifestyle with dating another masculine female, that it's no difference, basically. Because what I recorded and what I saw and what you would see when you look at the video, you would see basically a regular man, what he would actually do to a regular female, someone who's verbally and physically abusive. And that's basically what I saw. And the masculine gay girl, she just really shamed her girlfriend, just beating her up, stomping on her head and stuff like that, and just calling her bitch and hoe this, and just like that. And like I said, that's that characteristics of a regular black man in the black community, how they actually treat women and their girlfriends and their wives and stuff. And like I said, people, I just wanted to do this video and stuff. And this video is not just to, make it seem like it's bad or anything. But I just want to show you, girls out there who are heterosexual and who are, probably dating or thinking about dating or messing with another masculine female. I just wanted to let you girls know that sometimes when you want to do something that's alternative, it's not always the right move. And make sure that the decision that you want to make in life is that because you really want to, and not because you've had previous past relationships where men mistreated you, who cheated on you, who hurt you physically and verbally. That's the message that I want to basically minister to you young ladies out there, is that just to have discernment of that. Don't let another masculine female come across what you naturally like. If you're heterosexual and you like men, don't let that come across, and don't let that be an alternative just to convert over to being a homosexual girl. Because a lot of times when you start to do that, when you want to try that out, a lot of times it's not always going to be a perfect result. Now, I'm not going to say that it doesn't work out for some of you women who want to convert over to that. All I'm saying is that just be vigilant and just make sure that you have discernment on that. And at the same time, for you, a lot of you young ladies out there in the black community and also in the gay community at the same time, I would encourage you just to basically get a relationship with the Lord first, and try not to focus so much on relationships. Try not to focus on so much as, men in general, and try not to focus on, alternatives as far as, wanting to talk to another masculine female. And I would just encourage a lot of you young ladies just to, get into the Word, get closer to the Lord and stuff, and let the Lord bring the right man for you. A lot of women waste too much time focusing on getting a man, that perfect man and stuff, and they just wind up getting to the point to where that they just get tired of waiting. And a lot of you women out there, you can't wait for the Lord. A lot of people cannot wait for the Lord. And how do you expect for the Lord to bless you, with a perfect man if you're not waiting for him, if you're not doing his will for your life? So like I said, especially with women being a very emotional nowadays, because they're dealing with, these deadbeat black men out in this community, because they're not being the providers, they're not being what God called them to be, basically a man who was supposed to take care of his family and stuff. And it's just a sad part, it's really sad. And for a lot of you men out there, I would just look at this and be like, hey, like, you need to get on your grind. You need to, start being the man that you were supposed to be. Start taking care of your kids. Start taking care of your girlfriends. Start taking care of your wives, and start building a solid foundation for you men out there. Because a lot of you men nowadays, is that you keep playing these women and you keep cheating on these women. Now women are just going gay from left to right. And a lot of women are now they're starting to chase an alternative, which is a masculine female. I'm sorry. That's what I'm trying to say. To you men out there, it's time that you guys just start doing things differently now, and just to get your minds off all these worldly things and stuff. It's time that God's people, that they need to start getting their life together. They need to start, like I said, building that solid foundation and stuff. And as I bring this message to a close, I just want to touch base on the incident with the masculine girl and the feminine girl. With that, is that I just wanted to kind of make an example out of that. And like I said, I'm going to be sharing the video that I recorded, basically, and I want you, for you people to check it out, and basically I want you to see how the alternative lifestyle for a lot of you girls out there who are deciding to go gay and turn gay and to start dating a masculine female, how not so different that it is, and what the consequences could be for you just basically wanting to chase something that's alternative and stuff. And basically, and then the next day I ran into the masculine gay girl, and she confronted me. She started, snatching my phone and stuff like that, because she was, upset about the situation. And I just kind of spoke to her, and when I looked at her spiritually, I can just tell that this girl had so many demons inside her, and I was just basically having discernment, when she was confronting me being all rowdy. I didn't really interact or anything like that. I just spoke to her politely and stuff, because I felt like she wasn't going to attack me. That's the way I looked at it. And I just wanted to just basically kind of reach out to this girl to kind of ask her, like, why did you do that to your girlfriend? Why would you cheat on her, and why would you beat her up, and why would you stomp on her head, and, call her a bitch and a hoe and all kinds of stuff like that. And just trying to talk to her and stuff. And, basically she just started cursing me, like telling me I didn't know nothing, and, and that this isn't the first time that this happened. So basically that just shows that they have some sort of physical and verbal abuse going on. And like I said, when I was looking at this girl, I can just see all kind of masculine traits that were inside her of a regular man who cheats and who's verbally and physically abusive. So basically, I just want to say that try not to get into this alternative lifestyle and just to think things through before you decide to do anything. It's been another wow moment. Thank you.